I love Superman. And I'm not just talking about the movie. I love his comics and his movies and his shows, whether they be live action or animated. He is simply the superhero. Unfortunately, the Man of Tomorrow's reputation seems to have taken a bit of a hit the past decade or so due to his controversial portrayal in Zack Snyder's films. It became all too common for people to see Superman as boring compared to other heroes, when that couldn't be further from the truth. Needless to say, I was thrilled when I heard James Gunn, director of the excellent Guardians of the Galaxy trilogy, would be directing a new Superman movie. It was my most anticipated movie of the year. So, now that it's been out for a while, did it live up to the hype?
Yes.
This movie just gets Superman in a way I think people really needed to see. He's a very old-fashioned hero here, driven by kindness above all else. I think having him partake in an international conflict, saving lives because it was the right thing to do, and then facing backlash over it is an incredibly timely and brave story. It also really helps highlight Soup's role as a symbol of hope that inspires other heroes to follow suit. He earns the name Champion of the Oppressed in this movie, which I think very few adaptations actually attempt to demonstrate. And I don't think any of this would be possible without David Corenswet. With just one movie, I already see him as my definitive on-screen Superman, bringing the vulnerability and heart required to make us understand him. I also appreciate how the movie dissects the character of Superman, asking what truly makes him do good. This movie challenges him in all the best ways and shows his perseverance, giving us the Superman story I think the world needed. On the opposite end of the spectrum, we have Lex Luthor, who I think the movie absolutely nails. Nicholas Hoult gives the best performance of the film, managing to capture unreal amounts of hatred needed to make the rivalry thrive. His motivations are also perfectly done, demonstrating Lex's envy for everything Superman represents. I also appreciate just how evil they make him, the way he revels in causing Superman pain and doesn't bat an eyelash at any suffering he may cause. He's an all-timer villain, definitely one of the highlights of the film. And that's saying a lot because this movie is full of standouts. Lois is fantastic.
Say that again?
Her relationship with Clark being foundational to the film. Their many lengthy conversations are some of the best parts of the movie. The Justice Gang is also such a fun supporting cast, especially Mr. Terrific, who steals the show. Even Jimmy Olsen gets a fun little subplot. I'm sure you could ask loads of people who their favorite characters were, and they'd all tell you different answers. Another thing the movie has going for it is the action, which is brought to life with some excellent, vibrant camera work. It's nice to see a movie go full comic book with all the set pieces, whether it be kaiju battles or pocket dimensions. There's so much fun to be had with each action scene. And I love how much of the action focuses on Superman actually saving lives. This is the kind of spectacle I want from a movie like this. But as great as the action is, I think the real hero is the writing. Some of the best scenes in the film are simple conversations between characters. I found those to be just as thrilling as anything else. James Gunn just knows how to write really personal and natural dialogue. With each subsequent rewatch, I've come to appreciate the dialogue even more. I never feel bored, only engaged. And I think that's due to the fact that the movie feels creatively uncompromised. James Gunn isn't just a director, he's also the CEO of DC Studios, so he didn't really have to answer to anyone when making the movie. I think this helps it stand out from current superhero films. It feels incredibly human, it has a distinct visual identity, and it feels like an artist's vision. From dialogue scenes that go on for over 10 minutes, or the unconventional episodic structure sort of placing us in a week of Superman's life, this movie is unique, and that's its greatest strength. I love this movie. It's so full of soul and hope. It's what a superhero movie should be. I love when films aren't afraid to wear their heart on their sleeves. It's such a refreshing and honest work of art. It makes it easy for me to overlook its imperfections and give it a confident, resounding 10 out of 10. Anyways, if you liked the video, just bask in the warm feeling it brought you. Hold on to it as long as you can. That's all I ask.